Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Ahavat Shalom. Great to see all of you. Special welcome to those who are watching the live stream. Bruchim Habayim, welcome to you as well. I'm Rabbi Matt Berger, joined on the bima with our soloist Allison Rosoff, and down at the recently retuned piano in anticipation of the High Holy Days, Joy Katzen-Guthrie. We're going to look at that. It's too bad that wasn't on the video, but it was very nice. It was very nice. I think that's setting 5, if I remember correctly on the camera. So we will begin with the voice of the psalmist, and that'll be a theme for this evening. I'll be speaking later about one particular psalm. This one is 97, or Zarua, that light is sown for the righteous, on the screen, or in your prayer book on page 14. Adonai, v'hodu l'zeker kodsho, zeker kodsho. Or zarua l'tzadiku ish re'lev simcha. By Rick Rath. It's a beautiful arrangement. Any ladies who'd like to come forward, ascending the bima to help light the Shabbat candles, feel free to do that, and we'll be singing Debbie Friedman's Light These Lights.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with his vote, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Shabbat.
Let's all say Yasher Koach, well done, and Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much for leading us in prayer. Hope you have a sweet Shabbat. As we head into the new year, I'll invite you to join me in a special reading for Elul, the last and 12th month in the Jewish calendar. Before we slip too quickly into the season of the soul, let there be a Sabbath of Sabbaths for the heart. Before the music of creation's majesty, let there be a silent praise of existence. Before the feast of sanctified words, let there be a poetry of solitude. Before we enter the palaces of prayer, let us find within ourselves a place of calm. Before we revel in the wondrous and sublime, let there be an honest inward gaze. Before the rites and ceremonies of awe, let there be quieter days, an island of attentiveness. We'll continue with a prayer for Israel that you'll also find right on the screen called Avinu Shebashamayim. Avinu Shebashamayim Sur Yisrael V'Goalo. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, shield the state of Israel beneath the wings of your love. Shelter it with your canopy of peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Bless the soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces and all who stand guard to protect our people. Keep them from all troubles and injury. Secure freedom for all those held captive by the enemy. May they find strength and courage of heart. Last Friday we had a really great service celebrating our congregation through the decades with some nice retro outfits and also some music through the decades for the various prayers. We're going to go back to Samuel Goldfarb, one of the traditional arrangements for Shalom Aleichem on page 24. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Yimelech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Yimelech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Yimelech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You'll find words of praise, the Hatzi Kaddish, on 26.
Yitkadav, Yitkadash, Shmei Rabbah, Be'amad Yivrach, Yurtei V'yamlech Malchutei, B'chayechon U'v'yomechon, U'v'chayei de kol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, U'v'zman Kariv, V'imaru Amen. Yishmei Rabba Mevarach, Le'alam Lo Me'amaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitroman, V'yitnaseh, Torata v'shirata tushvechata v'nechemata damiran be'ama v'imaru amen.
Let's rise for Shema and its blessings and the call to prayer, the Baruch Hu. Special reading for the month of Elul, right on the screen. Holy is twilight. Join me. Holy is twilight, the realm of in-between. And so our sages taught, pray in the moments when light and darkness touch. We are all twilight people beyond categories and labels. May the sacred in-between of this evening suspend our certainties, soften our judgments, widen our vision. Let it illumine our way to the God who transcends all boundaries and definitions. Blessed are you, God of all, who brings on the twilight. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Words of love, avat olam, are found on 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We'll sing, open up our eyes.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love
Feel free to be seated. We'll be singing Julie Silver's arrangement of the V'ahavta, Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise, and when you rise, and when you rise. Join me, a special reading before Mi Chamocha, our prayer of freedom. You'll find it right on the screen. Eternal, watch over my small domain of light and shadow, those few people who share my love, and all others upon this earth that sometimes shakes with thunder and reverberates with lightning. May we all walk through the wilderness to your realm of peace, where all men and women are one, and sing your blessed name. Mi kamocha baili Adonai, mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, mi kamocha baili Adonai, mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, norati lo Kamocha bailim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, Mi kamocha bailim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, Norati lo Praise are you, God, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. We'll continue on page 42 with a prayer for protection, the Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom. V'hamidenu shomereinu L'chaim. Uvros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Uvros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen.
We'll continue now with our standing prayers, the tefillah, which begin on page 46. Please rise.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agitilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. El Hagadol, Hagibor, Vahanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chazadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei Vneihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ava. Melech Ozer uMoshia uMagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol, Atah Rav le'Hoshia, Morid hatal, Mechachel Chaim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofech holim, Umatir asurim, Umechayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umidom elach, Melech memit umechaye, Umatzmi Mashiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanata lecha chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
You're free to be seated. We'll continue with the remaining blessings of the tefillah. First, for the holiness of Shabbat. On page 55, Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat, words of avodah, prayer. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose presence returns to Zion. Baruch atah Adonai Hamachazir Shechinato Litzion. And finding and recognizing moments of goodness and blessing is the word of Hoda'ah, found on 59. Baruch atah Adonai Hatov Shimcha Ucha Na'eh Nechodot. And we say Shalom Rav, a prayer of peace. Grant abundant peace to Israel, your people forever, for you are the sovereign God of all peace. May it be pleasing to you to bless your people Israel in every season and moment with your peace. Baruch atah Adonai Havarech et amo Yisrael Shalom. It is now the fourth Shabbat service during the 12th and final month of Elul, and we'll continue our tradition of reading a portion of Psalm 27 and hearing the shofar or ram's horn, and then Allison, Joy, and I will lead all of us in the beautiful verse, Achat Sha'alti, one thing that I ask of God. So you'll find the verses from Psalm 27 on the screen. I'll invite you to join me. God is my light and my refuge secure. Whom shall I fear? God is the stronghold of my life. Of whom should I be afraid? Just one thing I've asked of God, only this do I seek, to dwell in God's house all the days of my life, to behold divine sweetness and beauty, and to gaze in delight at God's holy temple. You always get that silence over the crowd whenever there's something about the shofar that kind of arrests sound. It's the plaintive cry of it. Join us as we sing Achat Sha'alti.
Achat Sha'alti b'veit Adonai, Achat Sha'alti utavakesh, Achat Sha'alti b'veit Adonai, Achat Sha'alti utavakesh. Shivti, Shivti,
Beveit Adonai.
Shivti, Shivti, Kol Yimei Chayai. Shivti, Shivti,
Beveit Adonai.
Adonai, to be with you all of my life. Achad sha'alti b'veit Adonai, Achad sha'alti Otavakesh.
Time for our prayer of healing, Mishaberach. You'll find these words on the screen or in your prayer book in the middle of the Torah service on page 253. As we call to mind and to heart those in the Holy Land who are in need of healing due to the ongoing conflict in Gaza. And we think also of the following individuals for strength and courage at this time: David Alalaw, Joanne Beeman-Fiddleman, Hope Brown, Larry Kane, Tyler Chang, Renee Diamond, Bob Feld, Heather Felser, Harry Fleisch, David Friedlander, Judy Galati, Don Hirschman, Jim Howard, Kathy Howard, Brian Kagan, Bills King, Alan Klein, Jerry Longerich, Barbara Randall, Stephanie Ross, Arlene Charlotte, Jeff Stark, Grace Tribbiano, Greg Tribbiano, and Ginger Balano. If there are other names you'd like to add for healing, feel free.
Misheberach Avotenu Mikor habracha Limolteinu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mikor habracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
A young man in his mid-20s knocks on the door of a noted scholar, Rabbi Schwartz. He says, "My name is Michael Levy. I came to see you because I'd like to study the Talmud." Looking up, the rabbi asks, "Do you know Aramaic?" "No," the young man says. "Hebrew?" asks the rabbi. Again, the young man says no. "Have you studied Torah?" the rabbi asks, now growing a little bit impatient. No, Rabbi, but don't worry, I graduated summa cum laude from Yale in philosophy and recently finished my dissertation for my doctorate at Harvard on Socratic logic. Now I'd like to round out my studies with a little bit of Talmud. The rabbi says to Mr. Levy, I seriously doubt that you're ready to study Talmud. It's the deepest book of our people. However, if you'd like, I'll be willing to give you a test in logic. If you pass, I'll teach you the Talmud. The young man agrees. The rabbi holds up 2 fingers and says, 2 men a chimney, like the one our tech team will show on the screen. One comes out with a clean face. The other comes out with a dirty face. Which one washes his face? The young man stares at the rabbi and says, is this the test? The rabbi nods. Wearily, the young man answers, the one with the dirty face washes his face. Wrong, says the rabbi. The one with the clean face washes his face. The logic is simple. The one with the dirty face looks at the one with the clean face and thinks that his face is clean. The one with the clean face looks at the one with the dirty face and thinks that his face is dirty. So the one with the clean face washes his face. Very clever, the young man says. Give me another test. Again, the rabbi holds up 2 fingers. 2 men come down a chimney. One comes out with a clean face, the other comes out with a dirty face. Which one washes his face? The young man answers, we already established that. The one with the clean face washes his face. The rabbi says, wrong again. Each one washes his face. The logic is simple. The one with the dirty face looks at the one with the clean face and thinks that his face is clean. The one with the clean face looks at the one with the dirty face and thinks that his face is dirty. So the one with the clean face washes his face. When the one with the dirty face sees the one with the clean face wash his face, he also washes his face. So each one washes his face. I didn't think of that, the young man said. It's shocking to me that I could make another error in logic. Test me one final time. The rabbi holds up 2 fingers. 2 men come down a chimney. One comes out with a clean face, one comes out with a dirty face. Which one washes his face? The young man replies, both. The rabbi once again says, wrong. Neither one washes his face. The logic is simple. The one with the dirty face looks at the one with the clean face and thinks that his face is clean. The one with the clean face looks at the one with the dirty face and thinks that his face is dirty. But when the one with the clean face sees the one with the dirty face and doesn't wash his face, he also doesn't wash his face. So neither one washes his face. Mr. Levy, do you now see why Socratic logic is an insufficient basis for studying Talmud? Tell me, how is it possible for 2 men to come down the same chimney and for one to come out with a clean face and one to come out with a dirty face? Don't you see? The whole question is Nourishkeit, foolishness. And if you spend your whole life trying to answer foolish questions, all your answers will be foolish too. This little gem, which I found in a great humor book, Rabbi Joseph Telushin's What the Best Jokes Say About the Jews, speaks to the importance of asking the right questions, not the ones of a Nourishkeit kind. This, after all, is what we're supposed to do in the weeks leading up to the days of awe. Every Shabbat during this month, we've read or sang Psalm 27. We've heard the shofar. That's a total of 4 occasions. However, many Jews actually recite the psalm twice every day, all the way to the end of Sukkot. That's 100 times over the course of 52 days. It's said that the steady wisdom of Psalm 27 can open our heart. Moreover, it gives us time to answer the following worthy questions. How can Psalm 27 influence our lives? Repetition has very deep roots in Jewish tradition. We read the same Torah portions year after year in the exact same order. But because every year the world changes, we also change. Therefore, the insights we glean from the text are invariably different from one year to the next. The same holds true for the spiritual practice of reading Psalm 27. This psalm urges us to look within and remember that all of us, at one time or another, have experienced doubt, have been overwhelmed by demands, and have asked or pleaded for help. So too, all of us have experienced moments where we felt strong, we've sung in gratitude, and we've given voice to hope and courage. The psalmist shares all of these sentiments and more. We can think of Psalm 27 as a puzzle that we can greet each day. Yet instead of clues we need to solve, it's the vowels that are going to be dancing and attract our attention. So it is with verse 13. Here it is in Hebrew. Lulei ha'emanti lir'o betuv Adonai be'eretz chaim, meaning, had I not the faith that I would see the goodness of God in the land of life. In other words, the psalmist did have faith to see goodness in life, an uplifting message. Now, the first Hebrew word in that verse, lulei, is what makes this verse unique. As you can see, lulei is on the left. There are 4 diamonds on top of the word and 4 diamonds below the word. In general, any special characters that are appended next to biblical words denote something special and unique. In this case, the letters Lamed Vav, Lamed Aleph are actually the inverse of the Jewish month of Elul, which is spelled on the right, Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed, as if the psalmist is spelling out the spiritual and emotional work that we're asked to do during this season. Every year, during the final month of the Jewish calendar, we have 30 days to work on this puzzle, to turn the letters around and read them in the mirror. An entire month to look inward and turn ourselves around, to see ourselves in the mirror. Rabbi Deborah Robbins explains the letters of Lulei on the left and Elul on the right spell out significant choices. Lulei, meaning had I not, spells doubt and regret, while Elul spells the possibility of repair, hope, and faith. Every year, Jews around the world engage in this spiritual practice. Psalm 27, a visible puzzle on the page. 8 diamonds above and below the word lulei draw our attention. If we don't solve the puzzle, or at least attempt it, the promise of the new year may well be concealed. But if we turn the letters around, we spell Elul, and before us we'll see goodness, wholeness, and peace. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to continue now with the words of Aleinu, the adoration. Any gentleman who'd like to come forward to the bima and help open the Aron Kodesh? Thank you so much. You'll find the words of the adoration, Aleinu, on 282. Please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם כלגנו כהם, וגול עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Feel free to be seated. Say Yasher Koach, well done. Thank you so much. We'll continue now on page 294. You'll find the words to Mourner's Kaddish, words of praise. In the period of Shloshim, we fondly remember Gail Simon, mother of Rona Dowman, and mark the yahrzeit of the following individuals: Alan Allman, Sylvia Brandeis, William B. Braun, Anita Cohen, Florence Gaines, Hannah Del Carpine, Vera Fish, Arlene Gladstone, Nettie Goldman, Toby Golger, David Graff, Rose Graff, Betty Keshen, Newton Levy, Irma Lieberman, Morris Lee Liebskin, Samuel Leibowitz, Seymour Mines, Melba Naddis, Sarah Perlman, Adam Pluchok, Samuel Rosen, Selwyn Skolnick, Marcia Silver, Diane Simon, Sarah Slavny, Rhoda Wexler, and Mary Ziesler. We also think of those who died recently due to the war and conflict in Gaza. Are there any other names to add for yahrzeit this evening? We say Zichronam Livracha. May the memories of all of these good people continue to be a bracha, a blessing in their loved ones' lives, as we offer the words of Kaddish praise together. Let's rise. Yikadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach yiratei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yuchmechon v'chayei d'kol beit Yisrael, v'agalav b'zman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivarach le'alam ulamei al-maya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, shemei d'kudusha b'richu, la'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran v'yoma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, Imru, Amen. May the one who causes peace in the heavens cause peace to descend on us, Israel, and the world, as we say, Amen.
V'miru, 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 Amen. V'miru, 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 Amen.
We'll continue with the Shabbat Kiddush in the Siddur, the prayer book, on page 5. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei b'ri hagafen Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratav anu, v'shabbat kodsho, yavahu ratzon, inilanu, zikaru lemaseh v'reishit, yihu yom tevilah, lemigrai kodesh, zeher l'tziat mitzrayim, yivanu b'charta, yotanu kidasha, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, v'avahu ratzon, inchazanu, Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Chaim to life. Couple teenagers here in the sanctuary. Might be some out in camera land, but can't really tell. Time for the Motzi, blessing over the challah. Motzi lechem min haaretz, we give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Motzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Tevon, enjoy. Yasher koach, well done. Pleasure to call forward Paula Rosoff, our immediate past president, sharing some Shabbat and upcoming holiday announcements.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Many thanks to Rabbi Matt. Still loud. Many thanks to Rabbi Matt, Allison, and Joy for a wonderful service, our tech team, Barbara and Sophia, and greeters, David and Lillian. Brotherhood will be setting up the Temple Sukkah on September 27th. RSVP for Sisterhood's Break the Fast. Our capacity is 200 guests. Sisterhood's Girls' Night Out will take place October 9th. Please RSVP. PJ Library will be here this Sunday at 1 p.m. RSVP for pizza, stories, and an outdoor petting zoo. It's never too late to learn Hebrew. Linda Ross is recruiting our next group of students. Be sure to visit our meaningful art exhibition, Hineni, I Am Here, in partnership with the Jewish Federation in memory of the fallen on October 7th. We have it set up in our social hall. RSVP by November 21st to see Annie at Francis Wilson Playhouse with Empty Nesters. Join us for Erev Rosh Hashanah services on Monday, September 22nd at 7:30 p.m. More information about these opportunities is found in our weekly email. Following services, please join us in the social hall for our Oneg Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova, Umetuka.
Thank you so much, Paula. And one final announcement. Our Kever Avota visiting of loved ones' grave ceremonies at Sylvan Abbey this Sunday at noon, and next door at Curlew Hills at 1 p.m. for a brief service. Great thing to do before the holidays. We're going to close with Am Yisrael Chai, the people of Israel live. Shabbat Shalom, best wishes for a sweet new year.